Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. How's everybody doing? I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. What's up, Diane? Cosmic Kitty. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I am. Welcome. Darla, welcome. Bartman, CM, Kolzaya. How is everybody doing? Is the timer going fast? I haven't actually measured the chronological accuracy of the timer. Maybe I should. I don't know. It's better, basically it's there so I can use the bathroom and get a water. That's basically why the timer is there. So in case I forget something last minute, which I always forget my water, see, and now the 2 minutes gives me an opportunity to go and get it. Maybe it's a minute and a half. Again, I haven't actually done any measurements. So there you go. Deborah, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. How's everybody doing tonight? It is Hump Day. We have a federal holiday on Monday. I got to say, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty excited about the federal holiday. MLK Day, 1 day off, extra days off. I'm all for. Sunflower, welcome. How are you doing today? Does anybody have a question? Does anyone have questions? It's always good to have questions on the Tarot Reading channel. I'm just saying. Well, what's up, everybody? I guess we can sit here and chat. What do you think about the weather? It's cold. Maddie, welcome. How you doing? Does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to enjoy my water. I will hang out here, enjoy some water, and look at some tarot decks. And there we go. I am welcome. I am your new, I think. Haven't seen you before. How you doing? Normally we're answering tarot questions on the channel. I am's like, what is this channel exactly? Like, what do you do here, Mr. Man? What do you do? Your company does not have that one off. There you go. CM, general for next month. We're going to go for it. CM, thank you for your question. We'll knock that out. See about a general for next month. Hopefully tonight is not another very specific night. Last night was kind of weird, I got to say. Everything was extremely specific, kind of awkward. A little bit awkward there. I'm just saying. Oh, we're going to go for whatever this tarot is. The Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Oak, Ash, and Thorn. It is, it's a good tarot deck to have. This is a good natural deck. If you're feeling all natural, you pick up this deck and you go with it. You go forth and you go with it. Patty, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Let's do a little general for CM. Let's see what's going on for the February month. Ace of Swords. It seems like that. Deborah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It seems like next month, as far as February goes, it's going to be quite busy with a lot of talk. There's a lot of chat. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of things going on with communication. It feels like it's also the optimum time for you to sort of pick up and learn a new skill, pick up and learn something, get maybe whatever you need done as far as communication done. That's going to be good. It's going to be like a reversed Mercury retrograde where everything just goes smoothly. People are sort of understand you well. They're very good with sort of getting, back and forth with you and whatnot. It's going to be pretty powerful. The Fool says February is also a journey time. It's time to sort of get out, move on, and find some new things. So if you're looking for a little bit of new adventure, I think February is going to highlight that for you. It's going to have a lot of that energy to where you just feel like you need to get out. You need to feel like you need to get an adventure going. A little bit of the Fool action, which is right above the B. How cute is that? Yeah, but the Knight of Pentacles also. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The Knight of Pentacles also says it's time to sort of build money. I think this sort of February is the time where you can start getting that job. You can start building the money. You can start building a little bit of the income. Modern Muse Tarot, welcome. Sunshiny Day, welcome as well. So the Fool into the Knight of Pentacles sort of says it's time to pursue that. So if you're looking for that new job, you're looking for getting back into employment and do all that stuff, February is going to time to be starting with that. Four of Pentacles does say you'll have a couple of rejects or things that you just don't want to get into, or maybe people that just don't want you as an associate associate or employee or whatnot. But, overall, I think this is more the opportunity and more of the shared opportunity that you can sort of get into the employment that you need to be in. February is going to start that trend. It's going to start that trend. Things are going to start picking up and opportunities are going to start opening up for you as well. All right. Deborah, so stay in touch with the Sag or cut them off. Deborah and that Sag. Let's see about that. Deb. Sag cut off or no? Sag cut off or no? Is it time to just eliminate that communication? Let's see by using the good old waterfall tarot action. Everybody likes that. I mean, I'm just saying the waterfall tarot is the place to be. You know what I mean? Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sunshiny Day. Sunshiny Day. You still think you're getting laid off? Is that what's going to happen? You think you're still getting laid off, Sunshiny Day? You have a 9 a.m. meeting. Okay. Is it just you in the meeting? If so, that's probably not good. I don't know. I mean, Sunshiny, every time we do your reading, though, it always looks positive. So, I mean, we're going to see. We're going to see exactly how that goes. We're going to lower the light a little bit on these cards to give it a little bit more soothing feel. That was really bright. You know what I mean? There you go. You know, that damn Sag. You never know what to do with those Sagittarius. I'm just saying, hashtag not all Sagittarius, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, time to cut them off. You've been thinking about this for a while. You have. Cosmic Kitty, thank you for your donation. You've been thinking about this for a while. You've been hovering over that cancel button. You've been just like, here's your finger and here's the cancel button. You just ride over it. You're about to press it. You're ready to go. Look, it's sort of weighing on you. The Ten of Wands, where it just feels like it's a little bit too much. Sometimes you just feel like, maybe one more shot. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Kozai, what is your question? Did you already ask it, Kozai? But yeah, you've been waiting. I think that's one of the things about this particular relationship, that 1 minute you're over the cancel button, and the next minute you're like, this person has a lot of things that I kind of want to get into. It's almost like that you're not finished. You know what I mean? Modern Muse Tarot, thank you for your donation. It feels like you and the Sagittarius aren't finished. And that's the way that you keep going with that, right? Stella, thank you for your donation. But the Knight of Pentacles says you're really hanging on to the stability of this relationship. And it is stable. If you're looking for something that's stable, if you're looking for something you can rely upon, it seems that way. I'm not saying it's going to go smooth. I'm not saying it's going to be stable all the time, but you know they're there. It's like the sun coming up in the morning. You occasionally know that you can call and you can just get it done. You can just get it done. You know what I mean? The Page of Wands as well. It feels like that. I don't know. It feels like the opportunity's there. Why not take it? It's like that last slice of pizza and everybody has left the party. And you're the only one at the party and there's the slice of pizza right there. Should you go ahead and take it? Might as well. The Devil says, I think you're going to go back. You're always going to go. I think you're going to go back. The Devil says you're going to give in to temptation. You're going to grab that last slice of pizza and eat it. You were hungry anyway. It's 4 a.m. Everybody left the party and whatnot. The Devil says it's time to just sort of get into that. Is it something that's going to be long-term, just beautiful? No, but it's there. It's there. Why not do it? It's there. Why not do it? Tammy, welcome. How you doing? Stella, welcome. Amanda, how you doing tonight? KD snuck in as well. Always good to see you, KD. I am a new person on the YouTube. Welcome, I am. How are you doing? I am has not seen the money trick. I mean, I'm just saying, if I am is new here, I am has not seen the money. I am, there's money. All you got is $5, and you need some tarot cards. You need more than $5 for the tarot cards. So you snap like that, and it becomes $100. This is how you do it. If you need some tarot cards, $100 will get you at least a couple of them. So I'm just saying, $100 is better than $5. That's my policy, and that is the money trick. Anyway, so now you have somebody. You're like, I went to this tarot channel. And this weird dude on there did this trick. It was kind of cool. All right. I am YouTube channel. YouTube channel. See, you can do tricks on your YouTube channel as well. Tosh, welcome. How are you doing tonight? All right. Let's see. Let's do some cats. Let's do some kitty cats. That is going to be it. Boo Boo and Lady G, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Tabby, if you're watching, happy birthday, by the way. Is Tabby the one that I was talking to about the career sunflower? I think that's the same one, right? Anyway, all right. Let's see. Julie, welcome. How you doing tonight? We got. It's going to be a busy night. It seems to always be a busy night. I like that. I like that. Okay. Oh, let's see. You got the YouTube channel. We're starting it up. We may do some tricks. We may do some magic tricks on that YouTube channel. I mean, I hope so. Wolf, what is going on, buddy? How are you doing? Yeah, good luck with the veterinarian. There you go. Renee, welcome. How you doing? All right. Well, cool. Yeah, well, tell her happy birthday. If she's watching, happy birthday, Tabby. Good luck with all that stuff. I mean, Knight of Cups says this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while. You're kind of nervous about, you're like, I'm not really sure where this is going to go. You know what I mean? Cosmic Kitty wants to know about the Grimalkin Tarot. There you go. That is the deck that we got up right here. It's available on, I think, Etsy. Etsy or her site. You've been wanting to do this for a while. I think you've been putting it off. It is something that you've been passionate about. It is something that you think is really going to sort of go forth and get stuff done. And that's going to be one of the things about YouTube. Either you're like a huge hit up front or you got a slow roll where you just sort of move along and things like that, right? The Five of Swords says it's more of a slow roll things as far as that goes. Temperance reverse says that you're going to be hesitant to pull back. You know what I mean? You're going to be hesitant to pull. You're going to pull back a little bit. You're going to say, I really don't want to show my full personality. I really just don't want to just, hang myself completely out there and hope for the best. I want to sort of gradually get into that. I think that's going to slow it down. I think putting yourself out there as far as 100% your personality. I mean, when I go there, I see you. I mean, this is you. This is you wrapped up in a video, and that is sort of where you want to be. And that sort of affects the editing of it. That affects the content. That affects the mood of the videos. That affects everything of the video. Is just you in a video doing what you do best. And if you really let your personality shine, I think that's really going to attract more people. It's going to be a lot of success, a lot of good stuff with that as well. The Five of Wands says that you did have a decision to sort of move into an area that is very competitive. So you're going to have to stand out at being competitive. Christina, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, the competitiveness, I think, will get you down in the long run, but don't let it. Don't let it, because you're you. And it's one of the things where you throw yourself out there and then you hope for the best and let the world decide if you're going to be successful or not. That's kind of what we all have to do at some point. But you know what I mean? I mean, that's sort of how it goes, basically. So yeah, I think it's going to be successful. It's going to be a slow roll. The more of your personality you hang out there, the better you're going to do. If you're just generic, if you're just sort of quiet, if you're just kind of shy, I don't really think that works. I think YouTube has so much content that looking at your content, I need something that is going to be distinct, different, and unique amongst all the other competition that I have there. So basically, yeah, let yourself be out there and just go forth and give it a shot. I think you are going to be successful, but it's going to be a slow roll. And again, the more of you that I see, the more personality of you that I see, the more distinctiveness that I see, the more likely I am to come back, because I can't get that over here in this other channel, basically. There you go. All right. Let's see. What is next? Sunshiny Day, 9 a.m. meeting. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Maddie, is you juggling the men over there. Maddie's got it going on. Maddie has it going on over there. That's what I'm talking about. The Architect or the Doctor. We will do the throwdown. We'll do the love throwdown for you here in a minute. Thank you again. I appreciate that. 9 a.m. Doom or no doom? Let's see about that. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Julie, where are you in chat? Addie, hey, how's it going? All right. Doom or no doom? Oh, man, it could be bad. Could be bad. You could walk into that meeting. And when you get there, they say, everybody gets a raise.
Hooray!
Or you could walk in and it's only you, and they close the door behind you. You're like, wait a minute, am I the only one in this meeting? This is not really good. This is not good. I'm the only one in the business meeting. Okay, all right. Every day, sunshiny day. Every time. Sunshiny day. We're gonna get the legitimate stuff going here. And this is the worst deck. This is the bad news deck. If you're going to get bad news, this is going to give it to you. And I wanted you to have this because I knew that you want the truth. You want nothing but the truth. You want, the right hand on the Bible or the Quran or, whatever is whatever you believe. Doom or no doom. It looks like no doom. I'm just going to see now. Every time I draw this, I want something bad. I have this secret desire to give you, I think, what you've been waiting for, which is you're going to be laid off tomorrow or something like that. But I can't do it. I have to give you beautiful news. And I like that too. You know what I mean? Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Pull for my birthday today. Julie, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Julie. It is good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us and having a good birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. It is no doom. It is looking good is what it is looking for right now. I'm just going to lay it on the line. We got the cycles card. We got sunshiny day. We get a cycles card every single time we get a cycles card. That means that you're just going to be there. You're going to be there. See, Wolf knows what the channel is about. Wolf knows that Thoth deck is coming out, that nice trimmed, beautiful, colorful, sensual, beautiful, luscious Thoth deck. Says that you're going to have a regular job. Look at this. Look at this cycles card. Day after day, you are there. Swiftness says you're going to have to increase your workload, though, because they're getting rid of somebody else. I mean, I'm just saying. Sam, welcome. How you doing? They're getting rid of somebody else. I think somebody else is on the exit. Got a little movement card. Good news is it's not you. We have the success card immediately after. You're looking for the Lord of Victory. You're looking at walking around there. Everyone's cheering for sunshiny day. They're saying, sunshiny day stays. No doom for you. No doom for you.
Hooray!
Which is good news. It always is good news. So what happened to the cards in reverse? Well, you shouldn't reverse these. Real simple Earth Jada. Oddly enough, you should never reverse these. Weird, huh? But yeah, it's written in multiple books, actually, that you shouldn't reverse these. Sage Advice Tarot, thank you so much for your donation. If you are in the queue, it is beefy tonight. We've got a little beef in the queue. We got Sunshiny Day, which is going to keep their job every time. We pull the worst cards we can. Sunshiny Day always makes it through. Sunshiny Day, work loves you. They love you. We got Cosmic Kitty, Sunflower hosting everybody. Sunflower with the birthday action. Maddie with the multiple dates. We got all this action up in here. Coming up in the queue. I mean, I'm just saying. It's always exciting on this channel, that's for sure. Never a dull moment. Okay, so you want to travel. Kolzaya wants to do a little travel, a little travel. Stay safe. Put that mask on. Stay 60 feet or 600 feet or 5 feet or 8 feet or whatever it is. I don't know. Let's try that out with a little bit of the beautiful Light Seers action. Where's the beef? It is. Where is the beef? You know what I mean? All right, you put them upright. Well, real simple Earth Jada. Put them upright if they're all reversed. We do have some reverse that you're going to see throughout the night, but I mean, I'm just saying. The Thoth you should never reverse. It says so in multiple books, and I kind of want to respect the Thoth because I got don't tell Tash. Tash and Wolf are here, and they know Thoth probably better than me. So Tash and Wolf, you gotta respect the Thoth when Tash and Wolf are here. I'm just saying, you gotta give it a big kiss. You gotta sort of stroke it and all that stuff. You gotta respect the Thoth. I'm just saying. All right, here's the Hunk Man, the devil. Everybody likes this. Everybody woos all over it. I don't have the hair. I don't have the six pack. I have the hand, that's all I got. Okay. Love the Light Seers deck. Indeed. Everybody likes the devil in this, but I mean, Is it okay to travel? Is it okay to travel? Well, I'm gonna say, I mean, I hate to say no, but this looks like this looks like a no. I mean, I'm just saying, it looks like a little bit of a no here. But entertainment purposes only. I mean, I'm just saying, entertainment purposes only. That's how it goes. We got the devil. Yeah, it's just probably maybe not the best time for you to travel, or maybe not the best opportunity. So if you're looking for optimum times, if you're looking for great places, it may not be it. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, a little bit of the work being wasted, or a little bit of money being wasted as far as the travel is concerned. Knight of Swords being a very actionable, a very action-oriented card, moving, traveling, getting it done quickly. And the 7 of Swords as well, another movement card, but sort of sneaking out. So the 7 of Swords kind of wraps it up here. I mean, it says we're sneaking out of the house, we're getting out. This may be the opportune time to travel. And it being reversed, it says maybe not. We got a whole lot of no, basically. So, I mean, there it is. Entertainment purposes only, but if you ask my opinion based on what I saw, the cards and whatnot, it does look kind of stinky for February. I'm just saying. It looks a little bit stinky for February. You never know, though. Never know. Is Kevin lying about his feelings towards you? Cosmic Kitty. I hope not. I think Kevin, Cosmic Kitty. I think Kevin should be fully honest with you, Kitty, and say, when Kevin loves you, that should just be pure love at that point. I'm just saying. You should get some hearts. You should see Kevin's be like, I love you, Kitty. Kitty, I love you. I'm passionately in love with you.
I love you.
You should be confident that that is the truth. But is it though? Is it though? I want to know. I want to know right now. What's Kevin doing? What's Kevin saying? Does Kevin have good stuff or bad stuff in mind? We got a lot of it's all reversals except one card night tonight. It is Temperance. They got the little bit of the feeling going with their 6 of Pentacles, not much of it, 7 of Cups and 6 of Wands. I mean, it looks like that they're saying what they mean, but the emotion behind it may not be fully there. It may not be fully there. It may not be 100%. I'm okay. This is not a binary answer. So like there's love over here, there's no love over here, and you have to pick one. I don't think that's it. I think this is a little bit deeper than that. No pun intended. I mean, Kevin, if you're watching. Yeah. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles is that good connection where we feel like we have a nice connection. We feel like things are going well. We feel like we're making progress. We feel like things are being connected. Things are being well done. It doesn't feel that that's the case, as well as it feels that there's a lot of emotions missing. I think Kevin has a gamut of emotion that he's trying to affect you with. I don't think they're just giving you one emotion. I think they're trying to sort of peak a couple of little hot buttons there and get the emotions rolling in a variety of ways. 7 of Cups, a little bit more thorough type of feel. It feels like not all of that is there. They do have some things, but it just feels like that not 100% sincere. And the 6 of Wands being the Lord of Victory just says that upside down says, if you're looking for a lot of the cheer section where everything is going to go perfectly well, everything is going to go smoothly, it doesn't look like maybe that is it. At the end of the day, Temperance says you can kind of go with the flow. There's some there. There is a percentile that is a legitimate, but if you want to just dive into that, it's not 100%. So no, it's not 100%. There you go. I mean, long answer to a very simple question. Not 100%, but I don't like yes or no questions. I really think that a yes or no question needs more beef to it. You know what I mean? Because you got to sort of get into the cards. I don't like just like a random yes or no question. Stella, thank you for your donation. Stella has a question below. Oh, will the Gemini come back to me? Will Chris come back? Well, let's see about that. See how that is going. Yeah, not authentic. You know what I mean? I mean, authentic in a certain percentile, but maybe not 100%. And some people need 100%. So you never know. But I do know that the Gilded Tower Royale is quite nice. The question, is it going to snow next week? And it depends on your location, I guess. Patiently waiting on our food. Uh-oh, you got the Uber Eats is headed your way over there, Sunflower. All right, Stella wants to know, will they come back? Will they return? It is the single card right side up and the all reversed. I actually got the deck when I picked it up and I reversed it like that to avoid this, and I still got it, but okay, it's that night. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. King of Swords, if they're coming back, I think that they're going to give you some communication that it's not over, clearly. The King of Swords says they do want to take command. They want to take control. They do want to get you in a state of understanding that it's not over. And I say it's not over because we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Ten of Swords is a cutting card. It's a termination card. It means everything is wrapped up. Everything is over. I don't think it's fully over. The Ten of Swords is reversed here. In other words, it's not over. It's just going to continue on. I think we have a lot of swords here. They're going to tell you that it's going to continue on. Is it going to be something where you just do a video games restore? I don't think that's going to be it. I think that it's going to be, what's a video game restore? Okay, you're playing Breath of the Wild, you fall off a freaking cliff and you die. And it says restore your game. So you restore it and now you're, way back 5 minutes ago. I don't think that works. I don't think that works for you and Kevin. I'm just saying, or for you and Chris. I'm just saying. I think that this is something that is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. It's going to be a little bit of a tease here and there. I do think they're going to communicate with you again. They are going to put a carrot on a stick out there and tease you a little. Will they come back permanently? I don't really think so. Again, I think it's more of a tease. I think maybe they want to hook up. Maybe they want to try something sort of casual and whatnot. But again, looking for the video game restore, I don't think it's going to work, quite honestly. But that is just what the cards say. Just what the cards say. All right. We did Keziah. Now we got Julie. Julie says, I'm here. Julie, welcome. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you, Julie. You have a birthday today, Julie. It is, I'm singing happy birthday in my head, Julie. How old are you today? How old is Julie today? Happy birthday to you. There you go.
Happy birthday!
All right. For birthday girl, what's going to be a good deck to have? I'm saying the birthday girl needs a little Gregory Scott. A little Gregory Scott always helps the birthday go smooth. It feels like that the Gregory Scott is going to make the birthday go nice. And that's what you need in life. It's a nice little birthday. So, thank you for coming here on your birthday. You could go anywhere on your birthday. You came here and hang out with me. I appreciate that. That's nice. That says a lot. That says that you like the channel, and if you like the channel, you might as well go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, because we have a new book coming out. You want the details. We have a new Kickstarter coming out. You can buy this freaking cloth. It's so beautiful. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And Panay, thank you for joining the family. Panay, thank you. Appreciate that. So, get a little pool for the birthday, a little general action. The pool says this is your birthday, and it's really time to get started on a lot of things that I don't think you really want to get started on. You've been putting some stuff off. It's time to get moving on that. It's time to get in some adventure. The Fool says you're willing and able to get in an adventure. Now, here's the problem. Here is the problem. You have a lot of adventures that you either want to go on, or people are offering you, or you're excited about. I think you have that excitement about you where you look at everything and you're like, yes, I want to go here. Yes, I want to do this. Yes, I want to do that and that and this and that and that. You just get excited. You get it, especially to your birthday. It's like this new year. 2021 is going to be a lot better in 2020, you're hoping. I think that you're excited about a lot of different things, and so you have your eye on everything. It's like a kid in a candy store. Kid in a candy store at this point. Two of Pentacles does say you need to decide where to put your energy. What you don't want to do for the next year is try and do it all. Try to take a bite out of every piece of cake in the Cheesecake Factory. You're going to puke. You want to figure out what you want to focus on so you don't waste a lot of your energy. And I think that's going to be where you're at this point, is determining where you're at, what you're going to do, and what are your main goals, your main beef for the next year. And Chariot says to get started on it 100%. Like don't delay, don't overthink it, don't try to overplan it. Just get started on. Chariot says getting moving is going to be your key opportunity as far as that goes. And the star says you're going to be guided along the way, right? It's not something where you're just going to start it. You're going to roll the bowling ball down the lane and hope for the best with the little bumpers, the little child bumpers on the side. You're not in that. I think that you know where to go. You know where to go to get the strike in bowling. You know where to go to get that done. I think that's going to be your main key component. Basically, the whole reading says just launch. Just launch. 2021 is your year. It's your year to own it. It's your year to do it. It's your year to take action. Don't delay. Don't delay. There you go. All right. And happy birthday to you. All right. What do we got next going on? How exciting is that? Get some birthday action and all of that stuff. Ooh, Modern Muse Tarot got a job at the bank. Maybe they'll let you in the vault. Modern Muse Tarot. Can you get in the vault and just like roll around in the money? That'd be great. That'd be great. Just go in the vault, put all the money on the floor and roll around. Just go wild. Just do it. Entertainment purposes. Yeah, just do it. Okay. We want the Anna K here. That's going to be important there. Dark Luna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Speaking of jobs, Dark Luna want to find a job. We'll get you hooked up here in a minute. Blackberry Cobbler. Ooh, any cobbler sounds great. That would be fantastic. Man, back when I could eat real food, I used to enjoy stuff like cobbler. All right. Will I get the job at the bank? How will it go? Well, let's see. Good news, bad news, maybe? I mean, I don't know. We got one thing. 7 says this is a good place for you. It is. You might want to not roll around on all the money in the vault. I'm just saying. That's kind of a joke. I mean, there you go. But yeah, the 7 of Pentacles says it's going to be a good, worthwhile, nice investment where you can get in there and you can make a name for yourself. Think that people will like you. They will appreciate you. You have a lot of upward mobility possibilities. You have a lot of stability as well. Banks are doing great right now. Even with COVID and whatnot, I'm sure that I read the news thing that banks are doing great. I mean, people are saving their money. Banks are getting that money. They're investing it in other things. So banks are killing it right now. So it looks like a lot of stability here. See, this person may be rolling around in the money too. I mean, you never know. If you get a little dirty, it's kind of dirty there. But yeah, a good investment for your time. Bottom line, the 6 says, watch who you take into your confidence or watch who you're friends with. I think that you have multiple layers of people there. You have one layer that's going to be the gossipy ones, one layer that's going to be the great people that could be your good friends. You go out and have a drink after work and whatnot. That's going to be it. But you definitely want to figure out who's who very quickly. And I think that you're able to do that. Just be aware that you do have some good, bad, and different people. You want to determine who's who very quickly before you get on the side of maybe, some of the bad people, some of the gossipy, whatnot. I definitely want to avoid that. And the Page of Cups says that overall, you definitely want to sort of keep out of any drama. You want to keep to yourself, just do the job and go home type thing. That's going to be good as people sort of understand you. They know you. You're going to be, better than the average person type thing that comes into that position. I think overall, you're going to do great. So this is looking very, very good. And you get to roll around in the money. Okay, a Harry Potter moment. Yeah, it could be. It could be indeed. All right, birthday reading for Tabby. See what is going on. I mean, this is a birthday spam tonight.
Happy birthday!
Tabby birthday. Looks kind of like happy birthday, doesn't it? Oh, what's a good birthday read? I mean, we're just going with the Wonderland. Always nice. Always nice. You know what I mean? Here we go. It's been colder than normal. Yeah, it's like 29 degrees in Texas, which is unusual for Texas, I got to say. Let's see what the birthday girl has going on. All right. What do we got? What do we got here? All right. Let's see how this goes. The Emperor. How interesting is that? How interesting is that? Into the Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. A lot of wands. Hey, a lot of wands. How are we going to do this? Basically, the Empress, The Empress does say that the pathway that you have, the pathway that you've chosen for the following year, I think is going to be a pathway with a lot of action. You're going to have to take a lot of action, make a lot of decisions very quickly, in fact. I think that once you get into situations, once you get into the zone, you're going to have to make fast decisions, quick decisions that are going to be correct. And that's because a lot of people are going to be sort of looking at you, looking towards you to see how you're going to react to certain things, what you're going to do, and how that's going to be. The Empress says sort of be comfortable with your decision-making process. I think it's pretty good. Your decision-making process is nice. It's good. It's focused. I think you're able to evaluate a lot of different things quickly and make a decision based upon those. And that's going to be one of your key skills going forward as far as sort of career is concerned and things like this. As far as love is concerned, you have somebody coming in that is a Gemini. I think this is an unusual Gemini, but still a fun Gemini. I think they have a lot of different things to offer. I think they have a lot of different things that they're going to sort of point you towards. And that's going to be kind of exciting because I think they bring a little bit more adventure than what you're accustomed to. And that's really kind of where you want to be, right? You want to be in that adventure spirit. You want to go on the wild adventures. You want to find things that are going to be cool and fun and all that stuff. That's definitely going to be one of the key factors here. The Gemini is not going to stick around longer than I would say 7 months, but I still think that they're going to be around. They're just going to suddenly disappear one day. You're going to have to deal with that. But hey, you know, that's how Geminis go sometimes, I guess. But basically, enjoy the Gemini while you're there. Going to be a fun thing to do this year. And again, they just magically go poof after not exactly 7 months, but you sort of see it sort of coming in and they poof away. But anyway, the Knight of Wands into that Page of Swords, a little bit of the Gemini action, a little bit of the adventure, a little bit going on and sort of trying to figure out where you're going to go from there. Ace of Wands says it is a year of taking opportunities and doing them. I don't think you should sit on any opportunities. I don't think that you should see an opportunity or you should see something that you want to do, something that you need to do. And this goes for business ideas too. I think that you have a key business idea that you've been hovering around in your head. You've seen how the business area works. You've seen your mom do well in business and whatnot. I think that's one of the key factors here is to do your own business idea because I think you're sitting on a winner. In fact, I think you're sitting on a winner that could actually, for a part-time business, it could actually be something that would support you, for the rest of your lifetime thing. You have a key idea. It's wandering around there. You haven't done anything. At least pursue it. At least pursue it a little bit. That is going to be where it's going to be at. So, there you go. All right. I'm not hating on Gemini. I'm just saying the Gemini was great, but the Gemini went poof. That's the only bad thing about the Gemini. Come on. I like the Gemini. This particular Gemini goes poof after 7 months. What do you want me to do about it? All right, lady. Everybody thinks I'm hating on Gemini. I love Gemini. I'm just saying. You just poof, gone. All right. Will I meet someone at the bar tonight? Lady G. Lady G. Who are you going to meet at the bar tonight? Ooh, Lady G. This is the first time I've ever had that question. I've done about 14,000 readings. I've never had, will I meet someone at the bar tonight? This is new. This is brand new. This is kind of fun. Oh, what are we gonna do? The Modern Love Tarot. You knew I was going to reach for it. You knew everybody watching was like, he's going to reach for the Modern Love Tarot, isn't he? He's going to reach for that modern love, isn't he? I see him going for it. I see the hand going. There it is. There it is. Oh, he did it. Okay. Am I going to meet somebody at the bar tonight? I'm just saying, that's a lot of readings. I've never had this question, but I hope so. Hope you meet a nice, handsome person at the bar. Oh my God, it's a bar. It looks like a bar. Okay, that looks kind of like a bar. I know it's not a bar. It's like jars and whatnot at their home. It looks kind of like a bar. I'm just saying. Okay, you do meet somebody. This is not somebody you're going to hang out with for like a long period of time. I'm just saying right now. The Queen of Pentacles, it kind of looks like a bar. I'm just saying. The Six of Cups, Eight of Cups. Every time you see a window, this is in my book, by the way. This is in my book. When you see a window, you're thinking long distance relationship. And I know, Yoli, welcome. It is so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Everybody's like, wait a minute, a long distance relationship. Lady G is going to a bar. they're going to have the opportunity to meet somebody there. Why would you say long distance relationship? I think it's going to turn into it. I don't think either the person's not local or the person's moving around or the person's not willing to drive out very often. The person has another thing going. Basically, yeah, you meet somebody. It is a nice connection. Six of Cups says it's not like this strong connection where you just jump them and you go into the bar bathroom and have an adventure. That's not the thing. That's not a thing. You know what I mean? Be safe out there, by the way. Wear protection. But yeah, the Six of Cups says we do meet somebody, but this is like a Walmart love a little bit of a Walmart love where it feels like that there are some opportunities, there are some cool things that could happen, but yeah, at the end of the day, you know, it's like a little bit of a temporary thing. So you do meet somebody, a little bit of a temporary thing. It turns into a long distance relationship if you really want to drag it out to one of those. You know what I mean? Again, could be the person's traveling. It could be they have a lot of motion things going. It could be they're too lazy to drive out. It could be they're just an asshole. I don't know, but it looks like a long distance relationship with a lot of sort of phone calls rather than actual stuff going on. Bars are closed. Yeah, they are closed. Apparently they're open where Lady G is tonight. I mean, I'm just saying. Or maybe it's a virtual bar. Maybe that's why the window is there. I don't know. Oh, either way, we have a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
We have a Maddie throwdown. Maddie wants to know, architect or doctor? Architect or doctor or tarot reader? Architect or doctor. We don't go to the tarot. We don't go to the tarot tower. We have the throwdown stuff right here. I'm just saying, Florida closes nothing. Florida and Texas, they keep it open. They keep it open. Architect up here at the top left. Is the architect going to be good, bad, or indifferent? And the doctor. We've been seeing that doctor. The doctor's got a lot of stuff to say. The doctor was inconsistent. We never know what's going to happen with the doctor. Architect may be new. I mean, I don't know. I'm just now hearing about the architect and maybe a little bit of a new thing going on there. But up here we have the architect up next to the mouse. Up next to the mouse. By the way, you can buy this beautiful tarot cloth in 2 days. Look for it this weekend on Kickstarter. Okay. Architect looks weird. That's a bit of a little weird card going there. I mean, I'm just saying. You do have the doctors, pretty reliable. Architect has the tower at the end of that. So you're kind of wondering, like, what is going on? What is going on with the tower at the end of this, if we do have that? It just looks like that they like a little spice, or it looks like they like a little drama, or they just want what they want and they're not willing to negotiate or do anything else. And it just feels like that the architect brings in a lot of unnecessary stuff. That's okay though. Some people just love drama. They love drama. They enjoy, a little bit of the spice makes you feel alive, makes you feel like things are going well. But yeah, they're going to bring it. They're going to bring it, and maybe in spades. I don't know. They're really bossy as far as what they want, how they want it, whatnot. Again, they want to rush things. They want to move things along on their terms, on their speed. They're used to people being on them. No pun intended. They're used to people being interested. They're not a stranger to dating at all. In fact, they're very comfortable with it, and they have their own rules, and you better follow those rules or the tower arrives. And again, they like to flaunt a little bit of the money, a little bit of the money. I'm not saying architects are rich, but they do like to flaunt a little bit of that cash. And they do have this overpouring of emotion to where they're just going to pour out a little too much emotion. Not to the point of being awkward. I think they figured they date enough that they figured that out already, but they do have an overpouring of emotion. Sometimes it just feels like it's a little too heavy-handed. But again, they want to do things their way at their speed. And if you break the rules, you get the tower moment. So there's the architect. The doctor, on the other hand, we've discussed, I mean, does have, again, a little bit of the inconsistency, but they have a different view of things than both the architect and you. The doctor has their own unique style of how they do things, what they do things, and how they want things to be accomplished. And it's an unusual style. It's something that you have to get over eventually type thing. Definitely somebody to pursue. Definitely somebody that would appreciate some pursuit. There are people that just don't want to be pursued. They have a lot of things happening, but this particular person has a little bit of a confidence dip sometimes. They like a little pursuit. They like a little feedback that things are going to be okay, things are going well, the dating's going nice and all that. Lily, welcome. How you doing tonight? I think ultimately you're going to ditch the doctor. I think ultimately you're going to ditch the doctor. But, that is just the thing. It's not like you have a hard time meeting people. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, you do have a sort of a weird combo here. I think you're going to put up with the doctor for a period of time, and then you're going to boot them. Architect has their own set of rules. If you want to do that, then go ahead with it. But if I were to choose, I would go with the doctor just because it's a little more stable, a little more low key. I don't think you want like high key, just like all the time. All right. Sage advice. By the way, we're knocking out the queue. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Got a little Sage Advice Tarot. Hello, B, and Dark Luna up in this queue. We got the queue is working well tonight. All right, we got Julie. We did Julie. We'll close the editor. Okay. Man, it's been 45 minutes. It feels like it's been 10 minutes. Will Bandit come home? I assume that is not a boyfriend. I assume that is your dog. Is that your dog? Let me know. Sage Advice Tarot. Sat wants to know, will they come home? We want some tarot of mystical moments. Everybody loves it. Everybody enjoys the big, beefy, wonderful, and girthy tarot of mystical moments. I can't believe this is frickin' $20. This is the deal of the year. This is the deal of 2021. Just saying, it's $20. You get a big, girthy, beautiful deck of cards. Will Bandit come home, though? Sounds like a cat's name. All right, are we going? All right, we doing bets over here? We doing bets? We doing bets? Cat versus dog? I think I got a 5 spot on the dog. I think so. All right. We'll see. So like a good name for a raccoon. Oh, we got a new piece of thought going in there. It could be a raccoon. Bandit. See him. I completely agree. Could have a little, you know what I mean? It's a daughter's dog. See, it's a dog. Who said cat? See, it's a dog. I'm telling you, I'm good with betting. All right. I need to go to Vegas again. I usually win money in Vegas because I don't know. I like blackjack. But okay, if you go into Vegas, blackjack is the place to be. Bottom line, blackjack is the place to be because if you follow the rules, if you get up and you leave when you know it's sour, if you go to certain tables, or if you follow all the rules, you make a little bit of money, like a small microscopic amount of money. And if you stay a week, you make a pretty good, decent money. Anyway. Will they come home? 10 of Pentacles. Look, listen, the 4 of Wands says yes. The 4 of Wands says yes. That is home. Look at the house. Bandit is coming in. Bandit is rolling in. Look at that. There's CM's raccoon, maybe. No, I think that's a dog. The moon, the dog in the moon. The dog in the moon is prancing over like a little puppy all the way home. Look at that. He's over there. He's headed there. He reunites with Sage Advice Tarot, gets a big old hug and all of that stuff. Dark Luna, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, look at that. And the 10 of Cups, you're so happy. You're so happy. You're pleased. You embrace the dog. The dog leaps up and you give him a big hug and a big kiss and he licks you all over your face. I think it's going to be a happy reunion. Going to be a happy reunion. Here's him. He's not licking your face. He's howling at the moon. Maybe he howls at the room before he licks your face. Either way, you're going to get a face licking. Your face is going to be soiled very soon because he's coming home. He's coming home. Lily, I don't know why your super chat is not working. Let me know. Lily, let me know. There's an alternate link in the description if you want to do that. Okay, hello B. General love with the Libra. Ooh, Libras. You know, can't really go wrong with the Libra. Just saying. Libra love. Libra love, how is it going to go? We will go with a... ow, my foot itches. A traditional manga tarot is what we want to be. Come back home bandit. That's right. That is right. Come back home. You will get a face licking when they come back home. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Lily, what is your question? So Sunflower has hosted you. Thank you so much, Sunflower. I appreciate you as always. Okay, let's get a little bit of Libra love. How's it looking? Well, that's not a good card. That's not a good card at all. All right. That's not a good card for the Libra. Chariot, Queen of Swords, the Tower. That's not up. This is looking kind of bad. I'm not gonna say this look kind of bad. I'm sorry, but yeah, it doesn't look as good as I would hope. The Nine of Swords said there is some concern that sort of creeps in. There is something that is being held back. There is something that sort of erupts on the surface, and the Nine of Swords says that you could be worried about that. You could see that coming. You could sense it a little bit. Something is happening. The Tower says that it is going to be something you need to hash out. You need to knock it out. Lily, what is your question? Let me know. I appreciate you, Sunflower. But yeah, the Tower says you need to knock that out before it erupts. You never let a problem just brew. If you let it brew in the background, it's going to boil over, and that's not where you really want to be at the end of the day. Chariot says this problem could be something that actually terminates the relationship almost, or makes it a problem, or makes it people just miserable, basically. So, I mean, there you go. Yeah, the Chariot says there may be some motion involved. And the Queen of Swords says you may have to get nasty. You may have to get evil. You may have to get a little bit angry. And you don't want to do that. Again, let's talk it out. Let's see how it goes. Let's find out where that is going to be. So that is going to be it. That is going to be it. Make sure the Libra is balanced indeed. Make sure that they're going to talk it out. They're going to be able to negotiate with you, work with you, and be honest with all the things that are going on, because you don't want to get in that situation at the Tower. You want to dodge that where you can. Give it a stiff arm like you see on the football. Dark Luna will find a new job soon. Let's see how it's going. Dark Luna and a job. Let's see. Hopefully we get some Pentacles up in here. If we're going to get a job, we definitely want to go with everybody's favorite, which is going to be the Hermetic Tarot. A lot of hype over this. Lady is going to cheer. I'm going to do her Hermetic Tarot indeed. You know what I mean? All right. Lily, you've been doing a lot for this good friend. You want to see if they're a good friend indeed. We got you covered. We got you covered. Okay, all right. Hello. We got an Instagram ping. Luckily, I turned down the volume. Now, that is a nice Instagram ping. I love to see that on Instagram. Okay, let's see about this. What are we going to do here? We're all reversed except for one card. Just one card. Let's see how it's going. Sunshiny Day got kicked out of stream. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yay, her. See, lady knows a Hermetic Tarot is awesome. The Five of Wands reversed. The Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Swords. I think you get a job, yes. You get a job offer, and it's something that you definitely are sort of interested in taking. Seven of Swords talks about leaving one job and going into the next. It feels like you need to abandon some job searches that you're doing. In other words, are you sure that that's the job that you want? Are you sure that's the job hiring? Are you sure that's the job that's going to be the one that you're really excited about? Or do you need something different? Seriously, do you need something different? Seven of Swords says you may want to abandon some of the searches and search for something that's going to be a little different, or maybe more unique, or something you'd be happier with. Seven of Swords says expand your search and do other things, and don't waste your time on anything that's going to be fruitless. Obviously, you don't want anything that's going to be fruitless. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, that's basically it. That's basically what we have here. The Five of Wands says the job market has a little less competition. I think a lot of people are getting into jobs now that sort of COVID is sort of winding down a little bit. Some places are opening up and whatnot. The Five of Swords being reversed as your defeat is going to be a little bit less as well. Again, you want to try something maybe a little bit different, something a little unusual, but it is looking good overall. It doesn't look like a lot of Pentacles where you're just going to get this long-term job, this solid job tomorrow type thing. It just looks like things are opening up a little bit more. Competition is down. And if you optimize your searches, you're going to be able to get a little more offers than what you're currently getting, basically. She Sharp Shoots, welcome. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Supporting without trying to control her. Ooh, all right. Medical question. Yeah, that's a lot of entertainment purposes only before that one. All right. Sunflower. Boo Boo. Partner job. What are they going to do for a living? Partner job. What are they going to do for a living? Let's get a little job action out there with the This Might Hurt Tarot. I think the This Might Hurt Tarot is going to do it. Oops, that is the wrong button. Sometimes I press the right button. Sometimes I press the incorrect button. There you go. That awkward silence. Everything is talking really fast, and then all of a sudden, there's nothing. It's quiet. There's no sound. It's just me talking. What are they going to have for a job? Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. They're, okay. All right. They sell stuff. Basically, they're a salesperson. They sell things. They want to find out who's buying, who's not buying. They're very good at selling. Now, they definitely have a lot of interesting pieces to them. It's almost like that they're a real estate agent or things like this, so they sell higher end deals. But you know, they sell things. King of Wands are very good at communication. They're very good at getting people interested in what they want you to be interested in. And that is going to be an important factor with that. The Five of Cups, they are a little bit disappointing in the job. I think you're hoping for something a little bit better. Somebody makes more consistent money. It's very inconsistent. It's more like gig work where sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not and whatnot. And the Two of Pentacles says you're going to have to make a choice as far as, you know, is this somebody I really want to rely on or whatnot. They actually make less money than you. They actually make less money than you in a different way, depending upon, again, gig work. It's not consistent. You think you'd like somebody that's a little more consistent. They also have just a boatload of free time. I don't think you like that. I don't think you like a boatload of free time because you like your independence. Boo Boo does what Boo Boo does. And Boo Boo wants to see you on their schedule. And if you're just all over them, I don't think Boo Boo's going to be happy. Boo Boo's not going to be a happy camper. So I think you want somebody a little bit busier, that's not going to be a little overloading on you and whatnot. But sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. You know what I mean? Doesn't belong with a salesman. Yeah. Well, but it's not like a door-to-door salesman. It could be a real estate agent. It could be somebody that sells, I don't know. I had a great thought and then it went away. That's my life. I had a great thought, it went away. All right. Now, KD wants to know the exact same question, oddly. KD wants to know, what does their partner do for a living? Let's see about that with KD. Hopefully not a salesman, I'm just saying. Hopefully you can be like Maddie and score yourself a doctorate and architect and stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that wouldn't be a half bad deal. All right. I was married to a doctor, in case you're wondering. My second wife was a doctor. So that was interesting. That was interesting to say the least. To say the least, that was quite unusual. All right. I mean, I'm just saying. Let's see. What were we doing before I was talking about my second marriage? We're seeing about the new job of the KD's next partner and see how that is going to go. The Magician, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. It's almost like that they have a basically like a counselor or somebody that or somebody that it's like a counselor, somebody that talks to people, somebody that is good at talking to people, somebody that's communicating with people for a living, somebody that sort of knows how to communicate, somebody that's like an expert at that. Could also be not really a life coach, but somebody that sort of does that type of thing part-time. Basically, it just feels like a psychologist or a counselor or somebody that is in the mental health field. Bottom line, mental health field. So it feels like that. The Two of Cups with that connection, they have a connection with people. They're good at talking to people. They're good at sort of, being there. The Magician, they're able to fix things. They're a master of all the traits. They're a master of things. They're able to fix things that be in the mental health thing. And the Ten of Wands points to the mental health component where we just have, by the way, I talk about this in my book. I talk about everything in my book. Buy my book coming out this weekend. Ten of Wands says that people have a lot of things on their mind. They have a lot of weight they have to carry. And it feels like that they need to shed that, talk about that, talk that out with the people. That's going to be an important factor. So basically, the profile is of a counselor, someone in a mental health profession. There you go. Christy, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. By the way, if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. Even if you're old here, please hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate that. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. What's going to happen? A connection with a Cancer. You have a Cancer connection. We need to find out what that is going on. Dark Luna. Cancer love. I'm hoping that is going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. Married a doctor. What was that like? I don't think you want to know. I don't think you want to know. That was kind of unusual situation. All right. I ended up having to bail. I ended up having to bail very quickly, in fact. So I'll tell you that story one day. It's not a pleasant story, but I had to get out of there. I had to get out of there very quickly. All right. Dark Luna. It wasn't my fault that I had to get out of there very quickly, I got to say. Maybe I should never tell that story. I probably won't ever tell that story on the stream. If you ever meet me in real life, I'll tell you the story. But other than that's not a story I probably want to repeat on stream. Anyway, KD, we just did you. Dark Luna, what's going to happen with me? The Cancer connection. See what has happened. Looking good. Dark Luna, it is looking nice. It is looking nice. It's not bad. The star feels good. The star feels well. It feels like we have a lot of stability. We have a lot of good things, a lot of potential sort of hanging out here. King of Swords says they're not able to sort of be themselves. They're not able to be themselves sometimes. It's like they have two personalities. They have this personality over the King of Swords, and they have this personality with the King of Wands. Almost like a little bit of a split personality sometimes. So you just sort of, you sort of need to sort of adjust to that if that's going to be okay. Long term, I think it's going to be nice. They just have a little bit of a different way of looking at things, a different way of approaching things that is going to have to just be something you get used to. And it's going to be... It's almost like that they watch something and they get upset with it, or they feel like that they need to express their opinions, and their opinions are sometimes just like, oh my, and then the next minute they're okay. So again, they have the duality about them. I don't think duality within a relationship concept. I think just think in their mind how they view things, how they approach things, how they do things. They have a duality, and that's sort of so you have to put up with that. Basically, but that's okay. That's okay. Long term, the star says it's going well. It's going well. I think the Cancer is going to work out. I think that connection is going to be pretty good. But again, you're going to have to accommodate. You're going to have to adjust and all that sort of thing as you go along. There you go. And by the way, we're down to the last two questions. We're ending soon. No, we're ending eventually because that's what we do. We got to go sometime. Sometime, somewhere, we have to just get on that hot air balloon and just ride off into the distance. You know what I mean? All right. Say that Lily, Sagittarius, a true friend, or are they fake? That's such a great question. I've had that question many times before, and I think it's a good question. Because you do, even if you're not like spending money on this person, you spend a lot of time and energy on friends that you really like. and then they stab you in the back or something, you feel just really, pissed. You know what I mean? So let's see how that goes. All right. Oh, man. Page of Swords is sort of interesting. Strength, 4 wands, and a Page of Swords. Well, shady is kind of strong, but maybe a little shady, a little bit. Basically, they have moments where you're not comfortable with them. You're not comfortable with them. I don't think shady is a word. I think that they have moments where you're just not comfortable being around. And I think that happens with everybody. It's not like the person has issues. It's just that you do have some regrets in some of the things you do. So basically taper it down and don't go 150% in. Just taper it down and just sort of be there. The Page of Swords says that long term, I think it's going to be a pretty good friend. But if you just go all out, if you just do everything, if you just really, really go in 150%, you're going to have a little bit of regret. So taper it back a little bit. I mean, not like a ton, but like a little bit. I think that's going to do you well long term. 4 of Wands being the home card, being the comfort card, said there are points where you just don't feel like that the investment was worth it long term. But again, I think it's a good friend overall. I think that they're a good person to be around. I think they're a great person. I think it's somebody that you can, be around and have fun with, do things. But again, just don't go overboard on their behalf. Strength being the connection card, reverses the connection may not be as strong as you had originally thought. Again, there's a discomfort later on. If you don't go 120%, 150%, if you just sort of taper back a little bit, I think long term you'd be like, yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good friend. No regrets. I tapered it back a little bit. Bottom line, it's a good friend. Basically it. There you go. All right. But I mean, not shady, just hold back from your usual very generous, very beautiful self. So Lily, I think that you're like extremely generous. I think Lily, it just seems to me that you are a person that will literally give the shirt off your back, et cetera, et cetera. You are just kind. You are just loving. You are a person that is very, very dedicated as a friend, as anything. Just pull that back a little bit. Pull it back a little bit. Anyway. All right. She sharp shoots. All right. Before we do a medical reading, we want to say entertainment purposes only. If somebody has a medical condition, be sure to consult with a doctor. And do not rely upon a tarot reading to determine medications, diagnoses, or any sort of medical treatment. All right, we said all that. Now let's do the reading. Just want to make sure that we don't get sued. You know what I mean? Getting sued always ruins a good tarot reading. I'm just saying. All right. We'll do the Mons Tarot and all of that stuff. All right. The Mons Tarot. Okay. Not taking their meds. Are they going to get better without taking their meds? I don't know. Let's see. All right. What did we get? Oh my. She's not taking her meds on purpose. She's not taking her meds on purpose. It seems like a rebellion thing. She's not taking her meds on purpose, not because she doesn't want to take her meds, because she wants to be rebellious. You just have the devil, a little bit of the rebellion feel here, that I don't need to do that. I don't need to be a part of that. The 7 of Swords, I'm going to escape normalcy. And just escape from the circus and take these things and take this thing and do it my own way. Very independent person, your daughter. Very independent person. So they want to do their own thing. I don't think that it's not something where they self-diagnosed and they determined that, okay, these medications are not really, it almost feels like it's a little bit of rebellion. Just what the cards say, very independent person that needs to see themselves as independent, needs the world to see them as independent. That's going to be a very trick thing for them. Hierophant says it does get serious without the medications. In other words, it does get a little bit serious. You have the 10 of Pentacles. It says good overall, but it does get a little bit into this situation where that is more prudent for them to take it than to not take it, if that makes sense. Overall, it ends up working out well. Either the rebellious side goes away, either somebody talks them into it, either they start feeling bad, and then they're thinking maybe the medication is going to be all right. But bottom line, this goes away and things work out. The Hierophant says this does get into a serious condition or a serious situation. In other words, it's not something, okay, it's not like a placebo medication, or it's not like some medication to where it's so low. I don't know. It just feels in the cards like it gets serious. The Hierophant talks about a court or a higher authority steps in, or the doctor steps in, or somebody steps in and says this needs to be taken care of. Basically, Hierophant is a higher authority. It's the priest or the people that appoint the emperor and the empress. Basically, the Hierophant is the big leader, the big commander, and the big commander has to step in eventually. You get into a situation where somebody has to step in, but it ends well. Everything is okay. But yeah, just be prepared for something or somebody to step in. That could be you. It could be a doctor says, "Hey, what the hell is going on with these medications?" That could be somebody at a school or something said, I thought they were on medication, and all of a sudden these things happen. I don't know what happens, but maybe if it's an anti-seizure medication and they're not taking it, all of a sudden they start having seizures. People in school are freaking out. They're like, I thought she was on anti-seizure medication. She says I haven't been taking it. And all of a sudden they're like, screw that. Let's, drag her to the doctor. Could be a variety of things, but bottom line, some authority steps in. It could be you, it could be somebody else. Anyway, there it is. And again, entertainment purposes only. Always consult with a physician about any and all medications. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone joining me tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone.